Interviewers ask why Java 8. Don't get stuck. Let's break it down.
Why did we need Java 8? The first reason is Java was verbose. Verbose means the code is not simple. We had to write number of lines of code to implement some functionality. Okay, with the introduction of Java 8 features, we have overcome this. Now we will be able to write more readable and concise code. The second reason is Java did not have functional programming. Okay, functional programming means we were unable to pass the logic as a data or assign the logic to a variable, okay, or store it in a variable. Okay, this is what we were lacking in our previous versions. The third reason is Java needed improved support for parallel programming. First, understand what is parallel programming. Parallel programming means splitting a big task into a subtask and running those subtasks on multiple CPU cores to get faster results at the end combined. Okay, now let's see how parallel programming was before Java 8. As you can see here in this code snippet, there is lot of code. Okay, you can see I'm creating a thread pool, running some task, combining results. Okay, this was the scenario before Java 8. Now when it comes to Java 8, after the introduction of Java 8 features, it looks really simple. Okay, not complicated. It looks very easy. We are just calling parallel stream method and calling some map method to transform the variables in the list. Okay, it looks very easy. Okay, this is the advantage we got after Java 8 features. Or else we can say these were the three reasons of why we got Java 8. What changed with Java 8? Okay, or else say the three improvements that we got with Java 8. The first one is functional programming. Okay, now we were able to pass the logic as data or assign the logic to a variable or store it in a variable. Okay, this is the improvement. The second improvement is reduced boilerplate. Boilerplate means a repetitive code. Somewhere certain functionality is present, we were unable to reuse it. Okay. See, the improvement with the Java 8 features is this boilerplate code. The extent of this code has come down drastically. Okay, this is the improvement. Now the third improvement is easier collections. Before Java 8, to process collections or to process data, we had to use enhanced for loop. Okay, now with the Java 8, it is really simple to process the collections or process the data in one single line. It looks more readable and concise when we compare the code with the previous versions. Okay, now here are the important features that you must know which are introduced in Java 8 version. First is functional interface. Just like interface, it is also an interface which contains one abstract method. The second one is default and static methods. Okay, now we have the flexibility to write static and default methods inside the interface. The third one is Lambda expressions, which provides implementation for abstract method in functional interface. Stream API for processing the data, optional class for handling null pointer exception. Third one is, date and time API. We can handle date and times in the applications very easily with the classes introduced by this API. And finally, method references for reducing the boilerplate code. Okay, let's pick one feature and do a practical. I'm picking Stream API. Let's jump to the IDE and show something practical to you. Okay, streams in action. Streams simplify data processing, use filters, maps, and collectors easily, combined with lambdas for clean code. Okay, I'm jumping to the IDE. Okay, see, here we have a class and main method. See, now we are filtering the even numbers from a list. Okay, we will see how the code will look with the features of Java 8. Okay, I'm writing the Java 8 related code. Okay, I have a list. I have a list of integer list is equal to arrays as list. This is the best thing to do when we want to insert elements into the list. 22, 23, 21, 26, 28. Okay, now I will filter the even numbers from this. Simply on top of list, I'm calling stream method. On top of stream, I'm calling filter method. Filter method accepts predicate as functional interface. So inside there is one abstract method which returns boolean, so I have to provide lambda expression. So lambda parameter n, lambda operator, lambda body in percentile 2 equal to 0. Okay, so this will filter out the even numbers which has a reminder 0. Okay, on top of this, what I'm doing is I'm calling for each loop, for each method. This will loop all the elements present. I mean, after filtration, what are the elements present? I'm looping all the elements. Okay, I have to pass one more lambda expression because consumer. Okay, system. Instead of lambda expression, let's better add method reference, that is object method reference. Okay, system out, this will be the object for print stream, and I'm calling println method. Okay, done. Okay, it is so simple. If I run this, you'll be able to see the even numbers in the console. It is damn easy with the features of Java 8 like stream, filter, and for each. Okay, now consider the code before Java 8. It will be very complicated and lengthy. I had to use one for each loop to process the data. First of all, for filtering, I need one more list actually. So list of integer. Okay, let's say this is list 1. Let me initialize this to null. And now, sorry, null. Now list 1 dot add. Okay, every element I'm adding to this list. Okay, so this will be our filtered list containing even numbers. Okay, now again I have to loop this filtered list, so I have to write another for loop. This is the big headache before Java 8 version. Okay, now I have to write sysout to print the elements. Okay, see, compare the two versions before Java 8 and Java 2 versions, which is easy. I feel this will be the better version. Okay, see where Java 8 is used actually in the real world projects. Okay, for example, I have a Spring Boot application where I have an interface, so where inside many methods or contracts are written. Okay, then with the help of default methods, my interfaces will be flexible and there will be no breakage. Okay, this is one of the usage. The second usage is optional class. Okay, suppose I have a Spring Boot application where it is trying to fetch the user details from the database with email as an input. Okay, here you can see user repository extends JPA repository. This is how we write code in the Spring Boot application. Finding by email. Okay, as I said, it is taking email as the input and it will find the users by email. Okay, suppose if the email I have given is not present in the database, it cannot retrieve a proper user from the database. In that case, I may get a null pointer exception. So when I'm calling user repository.find by email, passing email as an input, I may get a null pointer. So I'm assigning optional class to this, okay? So that the container may have a value or may not. So now if the container did not have a value, then I may have the opportunity to show valuable feedback to the user, okay? Why do companies actually ask this? Okay, see, the main motto of the interviewers is the candidate must know about these features because these are being widely used in the real world projects in the market, and the candidate should have the ability to apply what he has learned in the project. Okay, this is the main reason or motto why interviewers ask you about this or stress about this.
If you find this helpful, subscribe to Java Spring Vault